God bless you niggas that's looking to go and understand love languages. Like I don't even need to talk to you like that.
But what if your woman says she don't give a fuck about what you need?
Then it's time to
That's
go.
cool.
Yeah.
You cool with that? No, you're not.
I can get another you. Like if you're here, awesome. If you're not, I can get two of you tomorrow. Don't never threaten that you're gonna find another nigga. Go get him. Honest to God truth. When you walk out the door, you cannot come back. So be very careful with your words and be very careful with your actions.
I think that's
Somebody
true.
said Anton gonna keep you single. No, I'm gonna keep you married, my nigga. Y'all way failing anyway. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Why y'all acting like I don't have the blueprint?
I disagree, and that's part of the issue that I have when I come on this panel because a lot of y'all think subjectively and not objectively. I understand you want to tie a situation into you personally, but they're talking about the general senses of things. Oh, I know this person. I know that. Okay, but we're talking about the masses. And according to what he said, I believe that to be true. He had some really great statements in the things that he was saying. And it did boil down to, can I get to it, Dag?
I don't think you can get to it.
Yeah, I was just about to get back. I was just about to tie it in. But some of the things I thought he had a valid point on is that you can have discipline and structure, but that's not all that women need. And I think sometimes women get neglected because we miss a whole nother side of that y'all think we just need money, provision, but also we need to feel emotionally safe with you as well. A lot of y'all may disagree, but when we have those things in a relationship or in a marriage, we typically thrive and we're better wives and we're better partners. Like he said, men set the tone. Women are set to receive. And we take what y'all give and we multiply that. So if you're not seeding into your woman some good things and then y'all be up in arms about the treatment that you get, you need to look at yourself as a man and say, damn, am I really feeding into my woman the way that I should? And
Hold on. If you're putting provision and protection, how much extra energy do you want? See, sometimes a lot of women will say they want, I need you to pour into me more. What does more even mean and look like? No, more means that you're going to be pulling me from the provision and the protection portion of it. I don't think a lot of women understand that sometimes their needs can be a little too needy to where now I'm off my purpose and passion to where we can't provide the lifestyle for you or the children.
A lot of times, y'all not.
Or am I feeding it to the wrong woman?
I think some of that is just fluff. Like women receive and they multiply. That's
a bar.
No, we do multiply what y'all give us. Women are receivers.
Y'all just miss it. Or are we feeding into the wrong woman?
That's right.
Y'all missed that part.
She created the perfect man and what he was doing, and it still wasn't enough for that woman. So he needs
a lot of guys that go full throttle.
No,
not enough.
No, it's not enough.
Never enough. It's not enough.
Never satisfied.
And she's talking shit on that. And she talking shit to you. Hey, hold up. Ransom Jr. Hey, cuz was on Pop the Balloon. What the hell? He was on Pop the Balloon early seasons ago. I've seen that. I seen men break their back to take care of a woman just because he's attracted to her, loves or whatever, infatuated, whatever. And she'll talk to him. She won't embrace it. Nope. She want to push it away.
Yep. Well, that's part of the issue because you're not asking that woman, is that what she needs? Oftentimes, you may give us something that has of little value to me, or that's not what I need. So if you're pointing to me something that is not applicable to me, it might be good for the other one, but that might not be how I thrive. So you need to give people, I want to say like learn their love languages and the things that make them. For example,
hold on before she do her for example. Love languages are bullshit. Love languages are bullshit because you're going to have to embody every single type of love language that there is possibly known to man to pour into your spouse or your significant other. There is going to be no, I like acts of service all the time. Or I like gifts. You got to do everything. This new culture with all this love language is not realistic.
like to give gifts, right? But I might like acts of service. So you keep giving me gifts. I'm pouring into this woman. I keep buying her all of these expensive things, but she really just want quality time with me.
That's just being picky, Jess. I'm gonna be real.
That's not being picky, but at the end of the day, if a woman felt like, okay, every time I'm gonna get him some punani because that's what he want, but you really just want to be held that night. Y'all get the point that I'm trying to make.
What?
That sometimes it ain't about what you think that person should have. You should ask that person, what is it you want? What is it you need?
Wait. Hold on.
I don't know. We
going too
all
deep.
Wait. What's the punani example?
He just wants to be held. He don't want punani that night.
Cap, just being honest, most dudes would rather the punani than just being held. We can hold possibly afterwards, but most dudes are in sexless marriages, so they definitely want the cat before the holding because the cat get withheld.
I mean, I was just saying that to say that sometimes you think by giving a man vagina is all that he needs and he wants, but a man wants to feel like a man. He wants to feel cherished. He wants to feel he wants to be respected. Just giving a man punani that don't mean nothing. But to me, that might be what you need because I'm deeming that. But you want more than that.
That's true.
So that's the point I'm trying to make, Anton.
I don't know what you're saying right now.
What you think? Like we need more as in what besides?
Men want respect.
Okay.
Y'all want to be needed, cherished. So if I'm just giving you some ussy because I feel like that's all you need, that's all you want, and I'm neglecting these other areas.
But you nutted too.
Yeah, I feel where you're coming from.
Or did we forget that?
Saying? Like, so I'm making.
I'll say this. I understand exactly where she's coming from. The booty is just not enough. With the booty, we also gonna want respect. We're gonna want reciprocation. A lot of women do just only give up booty and think that they don't have to offer anything else in a significant relationship.
An assumption based off of what I feel, what I think you want, and what you need, instead of saying, okay, what are these areas that I could be better in? What could I
give? But when we talking about like a man providing, giving, like breaking his back to make sure she fed, make sure she got a roof over her head, and she still.
And women don't break their back either. And one could argue women do way more brunt of the work than men do. Men had a luxury, and that's if you paying all the bills. Because now a woman is paying half the rent and she's still swinging from the chandelier. She got to look right. If not, you're going to go cheat on her. She got to take care of the kids, doing the brunt work of that. And you just get to go home and kick your toes up.
It sounds so stressful.
One thing.
Okay, Jess is venting right now because she's on a tangent. She's talking about the male side and the female side at the exact same time. Let's continue.
Every sentence.
So I mean, let's keep it a buck on that.
Every other sentence, she's right.
He only got to pay half.
The other sentence.
No,
I don't even know what we're talking about because I thought we was talking about the discipline and how the men of yesterday feel. We talking about punani.
We're talking about the good points that he made in his message, saying that it's not always about money and the things that you can give to a woman. That she needs other things. She needs to feel safe with you.
But he have money.
Hold on. If it gets this complicated, it's time to go ahead and cut your losses.
Yeah.
Honestly, if it gets this complicated to where
it's not even that complex though.
It is.
It is because like.
It felt
really
kind of too much, really.
I know that there's more advanced men out here than I am. Like y'all the T-1000s. I get it. Like y'all truly are the liquid metal Terminator, mother. God bless you niggas that's looking to go and understand love languages, and y'all really trying to figure it out, and you want to understand her emotional buttons.
Yeah. Meanwhile, she writing niggas in jail. You doing all that backflip, and she writing something doing 20 years that's never coming home. It's crazy.
Shampoo has a point. That's why we don't take a lot of them serious because they'll tell you one thing. You trying to pour into her in all these different ways while she's pouring into somebody who ain't even pouring back into her. Y'all think about that.
No, seriously,
what's the issue?
Honestly, like I am an older model Neanderthal. I am, bro. Like, if you just be quiet, I'm cool with that. Like, I don't even need to talk to you like that. Like, have y'all been on Twitter, X formerly known as Twitter? You know how they got a word limit, like a character limit on that shit?
Boy, they
We
got
need to put that on women, bro. Like, honest to God.
Oh
bro.
damn.
Seriously, man, because it's too much. It's not that deep. Hey, do you want to just like chill?
Yeah, it
Or
shouldn't be that
is
much
it time to
effort.
go home? You know what I'm saying? You might need to go home tonight. Because I can't. All of that love language.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck about that stuff, bro.
But what if your woman says she don't give a fuck about what you need?
Then it's time
That's
to go.
cool.
Yeah.
You cool with that?
Mm.
No, you're
I
not.
can get another you.
No, you're not.
But that's not the point that we're making, though, Anton. She can go get another man, especially if she's looking like something.
She can't get another me.
That cynical laugh is diabolical. The thing about it is, I know Anton states that with Rita, he wouldn't leave his woman, but he's doing a general statement to a man can replace a woman if she's being chaotic in his life. I think men probably should stand on that because it would mitigate a man going through the trials and tribulations of dealing with a woman that he probably shouldn't be dealing with. So I think two things can be true at the same time. In his relationship, I think he wants to keep his woman, but ultimately some of these situationships that people are in, they probably need to just go ahead and end them because it's ultimately going to be toxic for their life.
Wow, you gonna take her arms off?
Yeah, diabolical.
She can't get another me. And listen, and here's my thing. I've always had one rule. I will never ever look, you're never gonna hold that over my head. I will never stop you from leaving.
They don't like that.
If we gonna go tit for tat, you're gonna lose.
I ain't gonna
She
lie.
can go. I think what y'all don't understand is that don't give a fuck. Like, if you're here, awesome. If you're not, I can get two of you tomorrow.
But why keep saying that though? And not all women are replaceable. There are some women out there who are just not replaceable.
Well, he's saying that you should act like they are, because that's
no. I'll make you feel good, but don't listen. The one thing that you don't ever threaten that you're gonna go, because I will open the door for you. Don't never threaten that you're gonna find another nigga. Go get him.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I'm gonna just tell you, and this is one thing that I'm standing on this, and this is a honest to God truth. When you walk out the door, you cannot come back. So be very careful with your words and be very careful with your actions.
Relationships are very imbalanced. As much as we like to say we want equalness, partnership, all that stuff, we all know it's imbalanced. Somebody's gonna have more power than the other one. And it is what it is. Somebody's gonna like one other person more than the other one. It doesn't have to be stated, it doesn't have to be shown. We know how to play certain mental gymnastic games to where you will never know if the other, likes you less or more. We kind of give the power. Usually the person in the power seat gives the power to the other person to where it makes them feel like I have the ultimate control. But we know a lot of these, situations, one person don't want to destroy their reality. And usually, I hate to say this, it's going to be the woman that don't want to destroy that reality. That's why most women still deal with a guy who possibly cheats, does his thing. They don't even want to rattle the waters when she knows she got a great guy. Because she know going back out there to them streets, they don't want to go back into them streets. Bro, we know the cock carousel is real. Because it's going to be guy after guy after guy, situation after situation. If you got you a good one, you probably best hold on to it. Because the next guy going to be doing the same shit, if not worse, and probably won't give the same benefits. So I understand 100% where Anton is coming from.
And I'm cool with that. Like, if you feel as though it's a better me, then I'm all for it, my nigga.
But Anton, your situation is different. Not every woman has the luxury. I mean, we're gonna keep it a being here.
No. Every man need to be standing on it. This is not an Anton specific thing.
But your situation is different.
Let me just say something.
What was you going to say about the luxury?
What
was you going to say, Jess, about the luxury?
Listen, I'm not that special.
It's different.
Nobody is so special to where this shouldn't be applicable to. For every man, you should already be doing the best that you can to be the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
If y'all niggas feel as though you have to convince her that you're the best man for her, you not him. The reason why you gonna be him to somebody else.
Facts.
So what I'm trying to help y'all to understand is, by the time you try to convince her, she already gone mentally. Because if you give her that one up on you, it's gonna be forever gone. I'm of the ilk to where I believe that in order for a relationship to be great, she has to like you more than you like her.
Not mad at
She
it.
has to like you more than you like her.
I'm not
If
mad
you
at it.
like her more than she like you, from the very beginning, if you go up to her and you say, "You're my dream girl," you lost.
Hold on now. I will say this. You can say it, but that don't mean you have to jump through hoops and hurdles. See, it's two different ways of, like, you would say, quote unquote, riz. You can say certain things to women to get into their head emotionally, but at the same time, that don't mean you have to actually break your character on what you really stand on. I can tell a woman that she's my dream girl. I really love her and appreciate her, but I still stand on business on the things that I'm going to do. I'm not going to overextend myself spending excess money because that's just not my beliefs and values. So I do think it's a two-part situation of that. Emotional riz is a real thing sometimes. To get into a chick's barriers of emotion, it's not going to just be like, I'm just a stoic type of guy, you just like me off the rip. You're going to get that, but you can get even deeper by just certain emotional, buzzwords or situations. But ultimately, you never change exactly who you are to impress one, for sure.
Yeah, you can't.
You lost.
That's true.
You lost.
I think that's
Somebody
true.
said Anton gonna keep your single. No, I'm gonna keep you married, my nigga. I'm gonna keep you.
Anton gonna keep y'all single.
I'm going to listen. I'm going to keep you in a great relationship. That's what I'm gonna do, because a lot of y'all are hate loving y'all chicks because you hate the fact that she is who she is, but you sticking around with her because you still got to raise the kids. So you can do it. You can keep doing it y'all way and fit, because y'all way failing anyway. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Why y'all acting like I don't have the blueprint?
Oh man,
like y'all niggas is failing 10 times over. Y'all hate y'all baby mamas, nigga.
Wow.
Damn.
And the reason why Anton is right in a certain way is because there's a case where this Indian guy in Queens, his wife wanted a divorce from him. They got 2 kids and she wanted a divorce. Happens all the time. This guy wasn't having it, stalked her, knew when she was taking their kids to school, went in the house, hid in the house till she came back home from dropping the kids off, killed her with cyanide because she wanted a divorce.
Niggas be cracking out all the time.
Yeah,
now,
like
I promise y'all, I promise you, you will be okay.
Yeah.
Because very rarely, it almost never happens that a woman levels up above you, bro.
That is true though.
To speak on
Hold up. Let's sit right there and think about that. It is very rare. I know in our minds we feel like they always got the upper hand, but if you think about it, we always have to work, we have to improve, we have to be constant. Most chicks, they live on easy mode. They relax, they chill, they want to hang with friends, but they don't have to have that same drive and initiative that we have. That's why we can't be in situations where we be in control ultimately in every situation around them, because we're going to be the detriment to ourselves. And that's women's superpower. They have a superpower over us to where we will crash out over chicks, but it's going to be up to the strong ones. And it's by design as well. Like I said, it's duality in this situation that we live in. You're going to have the guys who are going to be crash outs, who women are going to be able to attach and, hold on to. You can control them. They're going to be there. You just got to find out which guy you want to be and just go from there.
To speak on the men and structure thing, I just feel like, we live nowadays where like men find it like they find it cool to where you move in with a woman and you're trying to use her to help your lifestyle, to maintain your lifestyle. So it's just I don't know where we've gotten and why that has been normalized, because I feel like the father should have raised the men to stand on your own 2 feet. Like, I know this at like 15 years ago, I met one dude and, his girl had more money than him. His girl was a doctor back then, and they were supposed to get married and things of that nature. And he called it off. And I'm listening to conversations here and there, and I hear him talking. And he said that she would have moved in with him to in a place where he could afford. And back then, it didn't make any sense to me because she has a nice ass house. Y'all can move in together, blah 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 blah. But when I'm looking back at it at an older age, it's like, this is what I could afford as a man. I'm not giving up my duty as a man. And basically, he didn't want to, I guess, move in with her and try to keep up a lifestyle that he knows he can't afford. But also, the flip side is she wasn't willing to submit to whatever thing he had going on. And that's why he called it off.
Why? Well, why couldn't he just? She's a doctor. Why he wouldn't just submit to her? But
she would resent him for it.
That don't work.
That doesn't work.
Hey, Tayo Cruz, that was a pretty. I was lost at first, but yeah, that definitely just reinforces why a lot of guys don't even want to play that game, because they know the attributes and characteristics that come from a chick who gets on those levels. It's usually always there. If she live a certain lifestyle, she's not gonna want to downgrade it. That's why it's probably best for you not to get one on that type of time if you ain't on that time yourself, or if you can't maintain it and keep it. Which that guy was smart.
She would resent him for it.
You know who's playing their position. Just a little off topic. Well, not really off topic. Nicki Minaj's husband plays his position better than anybody I've ever seen.
What's Nicki Minaj's husband's name?
I don't know his name.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about.
The one that went to jail.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck if I know his name or not. He don't care.
Yeah, he's a house husband. Of course he's playing his role.
Would you be Nicki Minaj's husband?
Oh, he's not only a house husband, he keeps her in check at the same time. A house husband just sit there and say, "What you want me to do, baby?"
How does
How does he keep Nicki in check?
I don't think he's checking.
How?
I don't know how he does. He got her.
So you can't say he keeps her in check.
He said he got me in check. She says he got me in check. She said it on. She said her own mouth.
Nah, her saying that and what's really going on behind the scene is two different things. I don't believe he has her in check. I believe he lets her. He has to control his emotions at the same time, because he know how bad his situation can implode. Being with a celebrity like Nicki Minaj, he's not in the driver's seat. She is. Their whole reality and existence, their name is dependent upon her in this situation because she's such a high level celebrity.
Who?
What you talking about? She said out her own mouth. Nicki Minaj said, "My husband got me in check."
What leverage does her husband have on her?
Of course she has.
What?
What leverage does her husband have on her?
She might got a big dick.
Nah, for real.
I think I'm gonna end it right there, y'all. Y'all can watch this in its entirety. Anton was cooking earlier though. I don't really want to drive this off too much topic, and I don't want this to be too long. He made a great point. I think we have to come back to say that you can't compromise your situation or the person that you're supposed to be for a lot of the chicks, man. It sucks. It's like a catch-22. You want to be around them, you want them in your life, but at the same time, the wrong one can be the detriment for you. And sometimes we'll get the ones where we just want to chase and, man, she bad and this and that. But it's like, I get where it's like you have to get the one that still like you more than you like them. Those are going to be the ones that's probably going to be more beneficial, that's going to hang around, that's going to be able to withstand a little bit more than the ones that feel like, I'm doing you a favor, nigga. I don't want to never just feel like I'm getting a favor done. Even if she thinks she is heavily attractive and she can get another guy, you need to know and have the respect and decency to say like, hey, I really appreciate this guy. I love this guy. I would never try and use my beauty and looks against him because I know what he brings to the table. I know what he offers in my life. And that's what it boils down to. But it's really going to sit back into a place of balance. I think people need to be more balanced. I also want to jump back to what Jess was saying about the whole love languages, because I know that's a big hot buzz topic, the love language situation. It's going to have to be about people being more balanced and well-rounded. Like, you're not going to just be one person that's going to focus on one thing more than the other thing. You're going to have to be more balanced. Balance is going to be key. So I understand where she's coming from. If you got somebody who buy gifts all the time instead of like, possibly doing provisioning, protection is going to be there if you with a guy for the most part, unless you're in a situation you really see him not being a protector. But everything is going to be incumbent upon each one of them. The amount of money a guy makes is going to be determined on his acts of service. The amount of free time sometimes is going to be his emotional stability or whatnot. So everything is going to be incumbent upon each one. The guy just has to get a point of balance and knowing himself to where he can now, pour into you the correct way. And usually pouring into you should revolve around you for following your guy and following your husband if you really like him. You're going to be wanting to spend time and attention. Then he can pour into you while you're there with him. But if he has to do that, compromising himself, he's never going to be the best guy out there. He's never going to be the best candidate for himself. And that's where the big problem comes from. But let me get y'all thoughts on this. I'll have this linked in the description so y'all can watch this in its entirety. I'm on vacation still, y'all. I'll probably be a couple more videos with me and the different background and whatnot. But definitely appreciate everybody tuning in, checking in, commenting. The first ones who always comment, y'all definitely know who y'all are. I appreciate y'all for sure, man. Y'all make sure y'all like the video. Comment below. This is JayBReacts. Until next time, y'all. Peace.